name is Muhammad Ali Afiq bin Ramli. You can call me Afiq. My matrix number is 204157.
Hi, my name is Shugita Nair. My matrix number is 2042036.
Hi, my name is Mas Rojana Timasko. You can call me Mas. My number matrix is 203769.
Wow.
Hello, my name is Ma Shujie. My matrix number is 204454.
Hi, my name is Sadika Karima and my matrix number is 201362.
My name is Farabardina Ismail. My matric number is 201921.
My name is Nawara Aina. My matric number is 20334.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. So today we are from LAX2049 Group 59. We'll do our section 2, which is environment. So we will start with Nawara.
Okay, hello guys. Good evening. I want to share with you the news by Paul Rincon, which is the title is Saturn overtakes Jupiter as planet with the most moon. This news is quite interesting. If I can explain to you well, hopefully. Okay, so before this, Jupiter is the most planet that has the most moon, according to US research. But at 8 October 2019, a team has discovered a hull of 20 new moons orbiting around the Saturn planet, which now it brings total 82 moons. Which by contrast, Jupiter has 79 natural satellites. It's like moon also. So this moon was found by telescope on Mauna Kea, Hawaii, which name is Subaru. Each new object that found at the orbit around Saturn is about 5 kilometers in diameter. 17 of them orbit of the planet backward. I don't know. And the moon is known as retrograde direction, which the other 3 moons orbit in a prograde direction, the same direction as Saturn rotates. So that's all from me.
Okay,
So, anyone?
so we move to the next person. So who will be the second person?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, Shugi.
Okay, thank you, Wardina.
Okay.
Alright, so my topic is gonna be about haze. Malaysia to raise transboundary haze issue at ongoing Asian meeting. As we all know that we have been experienced with a really bad haze few weeks ago, and it was like the worst one.
Yes.
Alright, so Malaysia will raise the issue of transboundary haze at the Asian Ministerial Meeting on Environment, which is being held in Cambodia, said its environment minister. Malaysia had been plagued with haze coming from Indonesia last month due to illegal open burning practices resulting in peat fires. According to Cambodia Ministry of Environment, other issues that will be discussed in the meeting include climate change, environmentally sustainable city, biodiversity conservation, preserving coastal and marine environments, environmental education, water resource management, and chemical hazardous waste management. Okay, but however, Ms. Yeo, she's an environment and climate change minister, said that until today they had not received any update from the Indonesian government yet about the 4 Malaysian companies implicated in the Indonesian peat fires. So let's just hope there will be some update from the Indonesian government. Right, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Shugi.
So we continue with the next person. So we continue with Mas.
Hi and hello everyone. Today I will continue our report. It is about earthquake that happened in Indonesia, where the place is Palu and Donggala. It was happened in when I was Form 6. The title is 100 Dead in Palu, Donggala Still Out of Reach. Update numbers of the victims shows that 384 people died, 29 are missing, and 540 are injured. This is because a string of earthquakes hit the Central Sulawesi Regency of Donggala on Friday afternoon at 6:02 p.m. at the local time. This will be likely to increase because the place that happened is two. That means Palu and Donggala. The earthquake that happened had knocked out 7 power stations that owned by State Electricity Company PLN in Palu and Donggala. The earthquake making it difficult for people to communicate or agencies to gather information from the field. Communication networks in Donggala and Palu is not working because the electricity is cut off. And then Friday earthquake that hit Central Sulawesi was bigger than Lombok's. It was shallow only at a depth of 10 kilometers. And then it's followed by tsunami. Tsunami that damaged area close to the shore. So that means we believe that the numbers of victims will increase. The earthquake also destroyed the biggest shopping mall in Palu along with the iconic Poneledi Bridge that connected West and the East Donggala. The tsunami also happened near the shore and the Pesona Palu Nominal Festival area. That means there's a lot of people out there, and that day was earthquake happened. So we don't know that what their fate is. It they are died, injured, or missing. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so we continue with the next person.
We're going to start.
Sabita.
Okay. The article is about getting supermarket shoppers to stop relying on single-use plastic bags by Tesco. So the Tesco Malaysia Corporate Services Director, Azliza Asmal, is optimistic that we can do this, recounting her visit to a recently opened store in Bagan Ajam, Penang. She said that she was surprised to see that nobody asked for a plastic bag. They even brought their own bags, even the aunties. So people can change, but it takes the legislation to do it, or the younger generation who has been taught from young, she said during an interview at Tesco headquarters in Kapong, Kuala Lumpur recently. She has also seen this for herself with the success of Tesco Malaysia's unforgettable bag campaign that aimed to stop using single-use plastic carrier bags for Tesco customers. On the other hand, the campaign has not had much impact on customers in Penang and Selangor, where awareness is already very high. It saw the biggest success in Johor, where the rate of single plastic bags used is especially high, as well as in the Federal Territories in Malacca. As Liza hopes to have all this waste reducing and recycling measures to put in place in Tesco Malaysia within 10 to 15 years. That's all.
So the next person, Ma Shuji.
The news is about the iceberg. A giant iceberg covering an area larger than Los Angeles has broken away from the floating ice shelf in Antarctic. But scientists say climate change isn't the cause of the ice calving. Scientists say the calving is part of the natural process, though they worry about shrinking polar ice and the resulting rise in sea levels. Although scientists say that climate change is speeding the decline of some other ice shelves and glaciers in Antarctica, the Emery Shelf is thought to be calving from natural process. Scientists are worried about by the rapid melting of polar ice and the consequent rise in sea levels. A 2018 study showed that Antarctic's ice sheet is melting 3 times faster than it was a decade ago, and has lost about 3.3 trillion tons of ice since 1992. And the scientists said we see more regular calving events and also smaller icebergs. That is clearly related to warm ocean water, which could be related to climate change. With a warmer climate, these things could be more vulnerable. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so now the last person, start. Adi.
Okay, today I want to talk about 5 ways we are exposed to microplastics every day. So, when humans began mass usage of plastic in the 1940s, it was a miracle and a blessing. It brought more convenience to our life, and some products became more affordable when they were packaged in plastic. But because plastic isn't easily biodegradable, the disposal of this polymer has become more massive problem in just a few decades. Particles of plastic less than 5 mm in size are known as microplastic. They are found in various products, but also formed when large pieces break down from natural wear and tear. The United Nations estimate that the amount of plastic waste that enter the world ocean is at least 8 million tons. Fishing gear and domestic industry waste also contribute to plastic waste. We are seeing videos and news report about sea animal washing natural dead due to ingesting too much human plastic waste. Now it turns out that humans are ingesting plastic too, and I'm not referring to incredulous hawkers who melt a plastic bottle in hot oil to keep their food crispy. We are ingesting microplastic particles in that appear everywhere in our environment. Our food, water, toiletries, cosmetic, clothes, and even the air that we breathe contains some level of microplastic that is difficult to avoid. So, to determine how much microplastic humans consume, researcher Kieran Cox and his colleagues review 26 existing studies that analyze the level of microplastic particles in food like salt, shellfish, added sugar, fish, tap water, bottled water, alcohol, and air. Other foods were not included as the researcher lacked data on them. The researcher then determined the amount of this food that men, women, children consume from recommended dietary intakes. From this analysis, which was published in American Chemical Society Journal, the researcher estimate that the consumption of microplastic was anywhere from 74,000 to 131,000 particles annually. They also determined that people who drink only bottled water could potentially be ingesting another 90,000 microplastics every year, versus those who drinks mainly tap water. These values are likely to be underestimated as the team only consider 15% of a person's daily calorie intake. Isn't that kind of scary? Given that plastic is a polymer not meant for consumption, it will come as a surprise if there are no health consequences to ingesting microplastics. Some of the particles are tiny enough to infiltrate human tissues. This could trigger oxidative stress or release toxic substances that cause cancer. If they enter the lungs or the digestive tract, that could potentially have other harmful consequences. That So let's take a look at where microplastics are most often found and how we can avoid being exposed to some of it. So we know that plastic is not only dangerous to aquatic life in its physical form, but it also interact with the water. Chemical leach into the water, attaching themselves to the microplastic particle via a process known as a sorption. Chemicals such as polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon, flame retardant, and polychlorinated biphenyl material that don't break down easily and can cause hormone imbalance as well as product carcinogens that increase the risk of cancer. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, in conclusion, we decide to choose Shugita report and Savita report. Shugita report is about the haze, that we should overcome the haze. That means the government need to ask the people to not do open burning and reduce to use the gas, but use plumber. Maybe we can share the car, like a bus, like a taxi, public transport. And then about Savita is plastic. That's been mentioned. Tesco Malaysia has launched a program about campaign to stop using single-use plastic carry bag. So we have to use recycled bag. That's all for me. And that's all for us. Thank you for today.
Thank you.